Good morning. It's morning here in Pulaski, Virginia. Sitting here on the front porch, listening to the birds sing, watching God's creation come to life. Each morning when I come out and enjoy this view and enjoy this front porch, I am reminded of the scripture that tells us that God's mercies are new every morning. It seems like there's always something to get us down, always something to make us look toward the hard things of life. But when I take into account that God's grace is never exhausted, that God's grace is always new and always ready and available to us, it gives me hope. It gives me hope for a new day. It gives me hope for a new way. It reminds me that no matter what I've done, no matter what's going on around me in my life, that God is there, that He is at work in His kingdom, and He's going to provide all the grace that I need. I listen to the birds sing. We've got a mockingbird that sits up in the top of our blue spruce tree sometimes and sings to the top of his voice. Sometimes he wakes me up in the morning. He sings a variety of different tunes. Sometimes it's a chirp, sometimes it's a whistle. He's a mockingbird, so he mocks the other birds. Sometimes life gives us different tunes. Sometimes chirps and sometimes whistles. But God is able to hear every one. And God is able to meet our need in every circumstance of life. For every tune that life plays us. Every song that we sing. So I'm glad you stopped by the Pastors Porch this morning. Last week we talked about how people respond to sin. Some people rationalize, some people blame others, some just lie about it. As I'm sitting here this morning thinking about God's mercies and His grace that is new every morning, I'm so thankful to know that God's not angry with me. That His grace reaches out to me, and God's grace wants to redeem every circumstance, everything in my life. So I'm glad you stopped by. I hope you'll come back again soon. Remember, you can contact me direct at thepastorsporch@gmail.com. And I hope to see you again real soon.